I turned 40 in the summer in August, and I suppose I'd kind of got to the point where I was overweight, it's too heavy, wasn't happy. I tried to train. I did train in the summer, did it all myself. Thought I knew what I was doing around diet. Was more confident with my training, but once that 6 weeks, some holidays had finished, I got back to work in September. I just sort of managed to, my old habits were sneaking in, and the training that I'd done stopped. You kind of, my office is up 2 flights of stairs, so tired getting up to the top of the flights of stairs, and you kind of, you're working out, I wasn't afraid to work out or get my steps in, but you fear for your joints. It's going, you're buying new clothes, and you're going to a shop and they haven't got the size that you need, or you have to buy stuff online. It's like, well, how have I got to this point? Why am I wearing a 44-inch waist pair of trousers? It's ridiculous. You kind of hit 40 and you think, right, for goodness sake, right, let's make a change. You get your head out of your backside, and we've got to make a change, because if you don't make a change in 5-10 years time, you could be in a whole worse place, and actually, you could have some real chronic medical needs that you could have sorted 10 years before. And I needed some help. I needed to make some changes, and I couldn't do it by myself. So that's why I got in touch. It was a brutally honest conversation. And there was that moment where I think I sort of sat with my head in my hands. I was close to tears, but actually I made the right decision to actually do something about it, because if I hadn't, I might have lost a bit of weight, but I don't suppose I would have been 14.5 kilograms lighter, because what I've learned and what I've put into practice, I didn't know. You learn how to build it into your sort of day to day, and actually, because I was managing what I was eating, it wasn't difficult. If I wanted some chocolate, I could have a bit of chocolate. The habit becomes the norm from doing it incrementally. So sort of mindset activities and sort of well-being stuff, thinking about what's important to me. What moral values do I have that I live my life by? So if I'm in a new situation, or I'm being approached to do something new or whatever, what would be non-negotiables that would make me buy into it? So it really made me think about successes in my life so far, like work, personal, my degree. What was important, and what were the positive outcomes, and how can I carry that forward into the future? Challenge physically is one thing, but challenge mentally, you can sit down and think wherever you are. Little things will spark that thought, and actually the work that I did up there has actually been as much use as the work on my body, and I'm thankful for that, because it's a nice balance. I've gone from a 44-inch waist trousers. I know that's not my waist, but it's not far. So yeah. I'm at 40 now. I could probably have squeezed into 38, but again, over my waist, all my clothes fit better. Like I saw a video the other day. I'd made I quite like Lego, so I bought this Lego roller coaster set, and there's a picture of me standing behind it with the cars going around. It's brilliant. It's the kids would love it, but I can see this belly protruding in front of I was like, crikey God, look at that. And that wasn't long before I started the process, whereas now it's not obvious. Maybe my clothes are a bit baggier because there's less of me to cover, but you can really see it. it's definitely massively over my belly, but then it's in other areas as well. So those measurements, are brilliant. It's so good. It's like the old school ruler, almost that much difference. Like I liked it because I've got, there's elements of control I've got, and then there's the check-ins. You're asking questions of me, and I'm finding the answers, as a good coach does. You're helping me raise my self-esteem by the success, but I've got to do it. It's not dictator. It's try this or what do you think about this, and how did that feel? You coaching me, so that my mindset is not dictated by you. It's kind of empowering, and I'm changing the way I'm taking control. The coaching process is fabulous, and you leave it open for us to learn and find out things. It's almost like what in the old days in teaching we call guided discovery. It will change your life, and whether you're heavy like I was or whatever, or it can fit so many different ways, and that's the beauty of the program. Is like you've tailored it for me. We made incremental changes, and it's obvious that when we meet, it's not just like quick. Oh, I've just got to get your information up, sorry. It's like, oh, I saw this and I've seen that. So even that, the preparation before the meetings is good, because you're not wasting time finding stuff out. It's a very personalised program that just supports you all the way through. I wanted to make a change. I couldn't do it by myself. I proved that I couldn't do it by myself. I'd have these flash in the pan moments, they wouldn't last. And if you are going to make a lifestyle change, do it properly, because you're going to miss out on stuff. And Kerry and Adam can be your safety net if you need them to be, but also you're going to learn stuff, and they're going to coach you along the way. They're going to encourage you, and if you do have a blip, you can message them. And again, they're not going to tell you why you've done it wrong. They're going to coach you to find out the answer, so that you become more confident in moving forward. It's not a 12-week plan. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. It's a coaching program. You're learning about yourself, you're learning about your lifestyle, you're learning about your mindset. So when the program is finished, you're equipped to carry on. It's so important to realise that it's shaping your future. Trust Adam and Kerry. Yeah, it's been amazing. I'm really pleased. Seeing the benefits, just looking at yourself in the mirror, it's been incredible, and I don't want to stop. Just want to keep going.